Sister Andrea Brunette is in a place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is the
Ah, the Ankh shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this
good in
I don't
blue.
yeah,
All
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I
what's
don't know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
trying.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color.
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
I'm the best of
one.
me
I'm
tonight.
the place to be tonight. Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm the
There's
best
that
to
on
be
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight.
All right.
Even on the
Tonight.
sleeve. I had it. Yeah,
All
this
right.
is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, wow.
So
Well,
that's
thank you.
that's the 3 ones I got.
Thank you very
Love
much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
And we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister. Peace.
Okay.
Hotel.
All right.
Okay, I hope you can see this. Civilization started with agriculture. Custom made shirt from my aunt forever, Shaka Indugu. Civilization started with agriculture. This is Curse of Hammurabi, Shaka Indugu, who I support. Civilization started with agriculture.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your mail.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just a. I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No, no, I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. Live
yeah.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip, my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
for those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
Yeah, I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, you got the
I
Kemet
didn't
shirt as well. Okay.
yeah. I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film. So um, just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay.
Hey, this is my unboxing video that I'm doing for the product I bought from my Out Forever's channel. I bought the coffee mug, and here it is. Sorry there's a glare from the screen, but lots of bold, crisp, beautiful colors, inside and out, high quality ceramic. I absolutely love it. So y'all go check out his website. It's got a lot of fun, fresh designs. And cheers to you, Shaka, and all of your endeavors. Peace.
Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
Et Senate E. I'm doing nefer.
Oh, great, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up. Let me,
Yeah,
let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm,
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs. So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat, and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good, and the prices ain't bad either. So
Mic check. Sounds different. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Hotep Senu Hena Senut E Tiren E Shakanugukemed. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Hebrew-Israelites look silly by hating on Pharaoh because Solomon took his daughter. Repent now. Who's in the place to be? V. Bennett is in the place to be. Love Me Fro is in the place to be. Andrea Burnett is in the place to be. We share this link in the chat. In the chat, you have a link to 1 Kings 3. That's the Bible. That's what Hebrews Israelites claim to go by, even when they make excuses for rape. And here you have it, 1 Kings 3. That's the King James Version, their favorite. And Solomon made affinity with Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and took Pharaoh's daughter and brought her into the city of David until he had made an end of building his own house and the house of the Lord and the wall of Jerusalem round about. And that's something. Solomon made affinity with Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And you have these clowns running around talking about they hate Africans. Now, we had something previously, you remember? Hezekiah Seal. This website is Biblical Archaeology Society. And when we look at Hezekiah Seal, what do we see? One Ankh here. There's another one on the left that you can see better on the line drawing. You also have an article on CNN. Let me look for the article with the line drawing. There it is. Washington Post. See that? Hold on, let's get rid of this ad. There it is. Seal of a biblical king is found in a trash heap in Jerusalem. This is one of the most righteous ruler that they had, according to their narrative. You see the ankh on the right, and on the left, we can see that we had an ankh there. So they doubled up. You understand what I'm saying? Now, divinely inspired isn't the place to be as well. So I would like to hear from the Hebrew-Israelites. How silly do you look? Hating on Pharaoh, hating on the Egyptians, hating on Africans. Feel free, you have the link to get on the panel. And any other topic is welcome. I'll be here for a little while, see how it goes. You won't be able to say that you didn't have a chance to voice your opinion. How silly do you look? Are you gonna hate on Solomon? Are you gonna say that Solomon was dead wrong? Are you gonna say that he was off? Are you gonna say that he was off the path? Are you gonna say that he was not of the Lord? What are you gonna say now? You guys are literally hanging on peddle land, giving money, support, strength to rapists, child molesters, scammers, and you won't even follow your own prophets. How silly can you be, Hebrew Israelites? How silly can you be? Now we've noticed that one ICPK member told the world that your leader, ICPK members, molested a boy. You guys are real quiet about it. But it's not the only case. Bennett wrote, I know what they are going to say, Shaka. Nothing. But there it is. Well, if they say nothing, it's for the record, as usual. Because indeed, when it comes to General Yohana molesting a boy, they are quiet as a bird. They became deaf and blind and dumb instantaneously, instantly. Instantly. Oh my goodness. Loving for wrote, Shaka, what is the Pharaoh's name? I might have missed that. It's not written. It's not written. It's their book. It's not written. The name of the Pharaoh is not written. It just says Pharaoh, King of Egypt. How silly do you feel? No, I didn't mean to say instinctively. Uh, Actually, I meant to say instantaneously. Daniel Williams is in the place to be. Love Infrared seems like that might be important to know. Yeah, but it's their book. So they surely won't have an answer for that. But we're gonna see. We're gonna wait and see. It's there for the record anyway. Even if they don't come now, they'll have time to marinate. They don't have a good track record. Killing people, pimping, raping adults, raping children. The list goes on. Oh, I almost forgot. Packet watching with JT Made a stream about 19 keys because every now and then people say, "Hey, what's up with 19 keys? What do you think about 19 keys?" People love scamming. Here's the link. 19 keys, crypto, pump, and dump? Question mark. Bennett wrote Shaka. What is the word for affinity in Hebrew? They know what the word rape is. We can have a look. Let's look at the word affinity in Hebrew. Now, hold on here. What was it again? 1 Kings. 1 Kings 3. Kaothan. Hathan. Let's hear it. Let's hear it together.
Hatan.
Hathan. Solomon had Hathan with Pharaoh. You have the link right there. Hathan. Where was it? There it is. Donnie Williams wrote 19 looking bad. He added, I knew from the gate when I seen him with the peels. Scamming, the rape, the child molestation has been accepted by the so-called conscious community, by the House of Pedos headed by filthy Frankie Gary, the one who's going to talk about the 3-year-old girl when his own daughter was on tape twerking. He didn't tell us who taught her to twerk. He didn't tell us how he felt about this, He didn't tell us if that's the way he's raising his seed, but it is what it is. He did call the police though. Then it became important. And he said he contacted the FBI. The other people's children, he doesn't care. His own so-called wife, his girlfriend, Wolf Napashida, made fun of a child that died. Of course, they don't care. That's the world they're living in. And the countdown, 20 days to go. And you're going to see all these people, all those deviants, swear that they were not down with this. Deviants like this dude right here.
She open game because women, and if she in there, she open game because these women these days 13 look 22. Somebody set that girl up in there, man, and y'all remember I said that. I don't care what
this guy's a doctor. Y'all follow.
Answer. Man, that kid ain't had no business in no hotel with them. That's the bottom line. And if she in there, she open game because these women these days 13 look 22. Somebody set that girl up in there, man, and y'all remember I said that. I don't care what
this guy's a doctor. Y'all follow.
13-year-old girl doing on.
And mind you, that's a House of Consciousness peddling elder. So you can imagine the youth. So degenerate elder of Pedoland. You have the link here. He sounds as silly as Butler Reggie and Pum Pum Smash Rockwell, but he took it up a level. Frankie has an echo chamber. He's getting those dumb male thoughts to repeat all that kind of foolishness because he done started lying on the report, talking about the semen was not found in the girl's clothing, and he must know by now that he can be sued for that. So now he's getting those damn idiots to just say the things that he would like to say, but he doesn't want to say. Now, VB wrote affinity means like by relationship. Well, it just means it's more like friendship, But he took Pharaoh's daughter. Divinely inspired rule, that's an old degenerate. Yes. And Wolf Wolf Monkey in the Pashada, I thought she actually said that she appreciates the dude. He's called Suntan. That's the wisdom of the elders of Pedoland. Pedoland. And we have still noticed that the Pashda still has not answered, still has not denied being inappropriate with a child, being accused of pedophilia. Frankie Heard trying to deflect. And we're still waiting for Robon and Garfield. It never gets old. Who said it? Filthy Frankie said it.
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Robon, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
Now, you have to wonder what kind of information Polite may have on Filthy Frankie, because Filthy Frankie was booty shaking and thotting for Brother Polite. Sanetta is Brother Polite's bitch. We all seen that for years. Do you think that Brother Polite may have some video footage of Frankie with sperm in his mouth?
What I was saying was, for example, let me give you an example. If my sperm was to somehow accidentally go into my mouth, what do you mean accidentally, Saldana? That's when I have a wet dream. That's when I had a wet dream, and my hands is wet, but somehow I'm sleeping, and I touch my mouth.
Maybe Frankie is anticipating, something real foul, and he has to come with some explanation. So if you ever see Frankie with a picture of a video of semen all over his mouth, then he's going to say that it is his. There's not somebody else's. And that he had a wet dream. He had a red dream. So, trying to minimize it. Who knows? That's not an accusation. Just wondering what kind of info can make Sanetta being Michael Noak's bitch to that level. That lasted for a while. I mean, the dude scammed him. Frankie said it. But anyway, feel free, brothers and sisters. Now, Hebrew-Israelites, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Some of you didn't know about Hezekiah's seal. Some of you didn't know that Solomon, someone that you're supposed to respect, took Pharaoh's daughter, and he had affinity with the king of Egypt. So how silly do you look now, hating on the Egyptians, hating on Pharaoh, hating on Africans? How silly do you feel now? Don't be shy. You don't have to talk about the ISUPK leader molesting a boy, because obviously you guys don't want to talk about it. You guys feel embarrassed. You guys feel embarrassed. So all that talking fun you made about people regarding homosexuality, you have a wake-up call and find out that the guy you've been following, the guy that's been leading you, the guy that you've been boot kissing, has committed a night that you claim to be against. So don't worry. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. We don't want you to feel uncomfortable. It's something that some of you are going to need therapy for. It comes as a shock. But you know who said it. It's an ISUPK leader, member, sorry. It's an ISUPK member who said it. It's not anonymous. It's there. It's representing for y'all. So next cookout, next barbecue, you can have that discussion. But here, how do you feel? Don't be shy now. On those pedo channels, you guys are liver than the mofo. On this child molesters channel, you guys are liver than the mofo. You guys feel nice and comfortable. You feel at home because you have a leader that's a child molester. And that's something. But what about this? You don't believe in the Bible anymore now? You don't believe in the Bible anymore now? That's no longer your foundation? You don't switch now? You're into Kabbalah? Let me know. But don't act like you're that shy. It's disappointed. You guys claim that you want to teach the ways of the Lord all day, every day. That's your book here. I didn't make that up. I didn't say it. Ducking and hiding, running, using bolt. But with children, when it's time to rape them, your Hebrew-Israelites are liver than a motherfucker. And that's something. Don't be cowards. Just talk with us. Just want to have a dialogue. That's all. I want to have a dialogue with you. How silly do you feel? If you want to blast Solomon, come and blast Solomon. Feel free. Feel free. It's going to be interesting. Got to take them by the hand. They got to make phone calls and ask, what should I do? What can I do? Do you authorize me to speak? They're trained like that. They're trained like that. They got to have their Mac. They got to ask their Mac daddy. They got to ask their pimp if they can make a move. They can't make a move on their own. They are trained. Well trained. My goodness. No more smoke, no more energy, even with their own books. Hold on, I just got some email. Let me just check it out. Danny Ward wrote under instructions, under control, under pimping. It's the Hebrews were like pimping. VB wrote, it's almost as if the word rape is the most popular term used in the Bible, the way they discuss it. Well, isn't it tonight that they have another discussion about rape in the Bible? That's their main theme. That's their main focus, you know. But they practice it more than they talk about it. They play hide and seek, you know. They play hide and seek. But you know what they say? What's in the darkness comes to light. But they don't really want to talk about that. So let's talk about the Bible. Hebrew Israelites don't want to talk about the Bible no more. All this time they've been dissing Kemet. All this time they've been dissing Pharaoh. But it's okay if your pimps told you to be quiet. You still have the chat. I'm sorry, the comment section. So after the stream, you can talk. But I thought you guys were thorough. You like to act like you're thorough. Be right back. I'm back. Divinely Inspired wrote, I wonder if all these SUPK members have to claim being the Hyksos because their general Yohanan does. That's a ridiculous claim, like most of their claims. We'll wait and see. They may say they were wrong. They were misled by some Egyptologists. And that's why he called for the destruction of Egyptology. So it's a ridiculous claim. As a matter of fact, let me see which one I've shared. Okay. Do I have Kindle? To download it now. Hold on. Oh, snap. Snap. Just the view. Trying to have a better view. Oh, never mind. Okay. There's this book. Damn, I was on mute. There's this book right there. Old Testament parallels laws and stories from the ancient Near East, fully revised and expanded in fourth edition. You have the link also on Amazon. Now, share screen. Okay. Maybe I'll have to do this. Yeah, there it is. Now it shows. Okay. So here we have a quote from Flavius Josephus from his book Against Appian. Got the reference here, 1.75-90. During the reign of Pharaoh Dedimos, the wrath of the divine assembly struck Egypt unexpectedly. From the east, these Hyksos fanatics, Greek asemoi, marched confidently to victory against our land. They easily overpowered Pharaoh and his governors. They ruthlessly burned our cities and razed the temples of Egypt's divine assembly to the ground. They treated the people of Egypt with hostility and cruelty. They massacred our soldiers. They enslaved our women and children. Finally, they appointed Salitis Sheshi, 1640 to 1629 BCE, one of their own, to be Pharaoh. From his palace in Memphis, Salitis stationed Hyksos soldiers at forts throughout Egypt and appointed officials to collect exorbitant taxes from both southern and northern Egypt. The first priority of Salitis was to fortify the eastern border of the delta in anticipation of the Assyrians as they grew stronger will one day invade Egypt. Let me check that it shows well. I'm going to the sound on same breath. Where's the sound? Let's continue. So Salitis restored the ancient city of Avaris, situated at a commanding site on the east bank of Ubas, a branch of the Nile, to defend the border. He reconstructed its buildings, surrounded it with a massive wall, and stationed 240,000 of the best Hyksos soldiers there. Salitis spent summers at Avaris, meeting with officials responsible for the harvest to ensure his army was paid. While there, he conducted military maneuvers designed to paralyze his enemies with fear. Salitis reigned 13 years. He was succeeded by Bion, Hian, 1627 to 1619 BCE. We do have, I think it's a scarab, but we do have an archaeological document with Kian's name. And he is a Hyksos ruler who ruled for 44 years. These first 6 Hyksos rulers never stopped making war on the Egyptian people, whom they were committed to exterminate. Now, Flavius Josephus wrote that the first 6 Hyksos rulers never stopped making war on the Egyptian people, whom they were committed to exterminate. So if that's who Johanna, the ICPK leader, was being accused by an ICPK member of molesting a boy, that's who he claims to be descendant of, and it's not glorious. The Hyksos ruled Egypt for 511 years. Eventually, Amos of Thebes led a long and hard-fought revolt against the Hyksos. Amos finally drove the Hyksos back into a small area around Avaris, fortified with a massive wall. An army of 480,000 Egyptians laid siege to Avaris. Realizing there was no hope of taking the city, they negotiated a treaty with the Hyksos, guaranteeing their self-conduct out of Egypt. 240,000 Hyksos household left Egypt for Assyria. But because it was controlled by the Assyrians, they settled in the city of Jerusalem. Okay, I can stop now. Now, some of the numbers are definitely exaggerated, but this is a tale of life with Sisyphus that they like to quote a lot. When I said they, I mean, Abraham believers when they want to talk about the historicity of Jesus Christ. Divinely inspired, we'll be right back. We better wrote, is this not the first mention of slavery in history? I don't know. Good question. Daniel Williams wrote, Avaris is an industrial nome. Avaris was a nome? I thought it was just maybe the Hyksos made it known, but I thought it was just an area. I didn't know it was a known. I doubt that it's a known, brother. It's so funny because on this article on Wikipedia, we don't have a link for the Hyksos, but there's definitely entry. It's definitely an entry. So I was at the entry for avarice on Wikipedia. Oh yes, here. My bad. It's at the beginning. Because all the other time we have Hyksos, we don't have a link. But anyway, so here, I expect we will see Kian. There it is. Now let me share that link. Boom. And here, Kian, the Hyksos. Now this is the C for placenta, the H sound, double reed leaf E sound. It looks like a vulture, A sound, and this is the report of water, N sound. Chian, read from right to left and from top to bottom. And at the top we have Heka Hasut. And then you have Pum Pum Smash Rockwell, who had a nerve to say that the Hyksos are fake. They made that up. And here we have another one. Sem Ken, the Hyksos. Still at the top, Heka Hasut. And at the bottom we have the folded cloth, the S sound, the owl, the M sound, the heel, which is the K sound, the transliterated with a Q according to the MDC, or a K with a dot underneath according to the transliteration. And finally, we have the water ripple, which is the N sound. That spells Semken. And it is also read from right to left and top to bottom. So here we have two scarabs. But I also, show. Oh, you see the name here, Candelora, 2017, right? And she had a PhD, and her thesis was about the Hyksos, the finding of the Hyksos. Now I'm not sure if this is the one here. I think this is just an article. I forgot the name of her dissertation. I have a problem with the academia. But I have it on my other computer. But anyway. Where was I? Here. So I don't think it was a known, brother Danny. And then he added major jump off point to the Mediterranean. Mediterranean. Yes. Yes, all the way in the Delta region. And he added Avaris Hyksos, capital of Egypt. Wow. Hyksos capital, I would say. Yes. And if I go back, they will probably, well, if I go back to Avaris, here of the Nile Delta. Okay. So Cairo is here, Memphis or Menephet is here, and here is Avaris. And you see here, Rosetta. Rosetta Stone is named after that place. And here you have Alexandria. So you see Avaris, you see the Sinai, So it's really not far from Syro-Palestine. Anyway. So Hebrew-Israelites, you're gonna just remain silly? You're not gonna come up with no explanation? It's okay. Maybe some other time. How do you feel about us schooling you about your own beliefs, about your own religion? How do you feel? Feel free, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, if you want to address something else. Don't be shy. Don't feel like, don't feel like you're going to be off topic. Any topic is welcome. I hang in there for a little while and then, hold on, what's that? Oh, yeah, okay. And if it's quiet, it's okay. You can call it a day. Hebrews or lights, you can change. You can change for the better. But now you guys looking silly. And you should repent. Because you have been defending rapists and child molesters and scammers. And it is whack. Whoever your God is, you ain't going to be good with that. But if you want to continue to live in sin, it's your choice. It's a free world. This one I don't need no more. And that one as well. My goodness. Donny Roots? I'm always to work. Maybe one day I can do my presentation on ancient Egyptian administration. Anytime, brother. All right. It was a good 58 minutes. I'm going to make my closing remarks, but I will not play the outro. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue. I said facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. The way to do a nature hotel.